You know it, KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say Elijah swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
There we go.
That was completely seamless.
Completely. No one could have possibly known.
Not at all. Welcome everybody to another episode of Squishy Logic.
Welcome.
A show where two comedians attempt to talk about whatever we want to talk about. I am the ever and always sleepy comedic baby face and everybody's favourite laughing stock, Kd Hinken, and I'm joined by. I will let you intro yourself because, as I said a moment ago,
I'm fighting.
Sleepy.
I'm fighting this. Fighting a mic stick.
But it's the first time you've had any kind of negative altercation with a long black rod.
Well,
normally you're all down for it.
The only time it's been, non-R-rated, but yeah.
Yeah. That could be R-rated. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of stick you're wrestling with.
I know. Right, so what have you been up to, mate? Did I even introduce myself? I didn't know. Nathan Parish. That's the guy with 1,000 voices. Not all of them are in my head. With a desperate cry of I will finish the rest of Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse, available on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, iTunes, wherever you get your podcasts. I really implore you, do listen to Post-Apocalyptic Metal Treehouse. There is more coming. Soon that series will finish on episode 9, and then there's a special planned. Then we'll see where we go from there. But I need to finish that.
I'm going to say you say finish, but it's like surely it's one of those things that will never really finish anyway.
Oh, it's going to be seasonal. It's going to be seasonal. There's always going to be a season arc, and then there's stuff that happens in between that. But
seasonal arc in my program would be that people are walking along, and it's like Fellowship of the Ring.
Yeah.
So like we've got to walk to the mountain and do this thing, And they're like, we could just Amazon it. Yeah, okay.
Let's fucking Amazon it, bro. It's not a bad shout.
Man, imagine if I back like in Mount Doom time.
They had just a drone.
Yeah,
just literally not even that. Just a drone. Just a drone. Just stick it on a drone. No one's gonna fucking see the drone if it's high enough. If it's a tiny little drone, just fly it straight into Mordor. That eye's looking around all over the place, and you're just like.
Speaking about drones, did you see that? Trump came out saying what the thing was.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What was it?
What do you think it was?
I don't know. Spies.
Aliens. Another country.
Another country, yeah.
No, apparently it was. I don't know who they are. The FAA. Who are they? The FAA. I think it's just some kind of Air Forcey thing.
Oh, the Federal Air Agency.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
Doing some kind of like scoping out, like doing some kind of research. So it sounds like.
Then what are they doing on over other people's countries?
Which one today?
Didn't we say that? Didn't we know that they were coming over other countries as well?
I've heard a lot of different things, but I haven't heard anything other than they were definitely in New Jersey.
The weirdest thing is I saw something that looked suspiciously like a giant drone hovering over Cheltenham yesterday.
I mean, there might have been. There are like some big ones out there for people.
But literally, it was right in the center above the city and just literally floating there, hovering. Didn't move. Nothing. No cranes near it. Nothing.
I mean, drones have a habit of hovering.
Yeah, and staying completely still. Exactly. Yeah. So seemed like a big suspicious drone. That's.
Oh yeah, drone to drone.
Not all drones are suspicious.
Yeah.
Not all, but that one.
Generally, not many. I mean, a big ass drone. It's interesting if it stays there for like a long time. If you go out and then you come back and it's still there.
Yeah.
Then it's actually interesting.
That it was interesting.
For a long amount of time though, or if you walk past and there's a sign hanging from you like a swastika.
That's very, very interesting.
I'd be like, yo, what happened, man? Elon lost one of his drones. That's one of his personal flying bots.
Yeah,
like how the Wicked Witch of the West in Wizard of Oz
had her flying monkeys.
Flying monkeys.
Yeah, he's just got flying drones with swastikas on them.
Yeah. It just shouts from my heart to yours, from my heart to yours.
Yeah, and then flies into your face.
You think it's going to be okay because it's got the soft fins.
But it's not.
It's not, because they're going so fast at like supersonic speeds, and
Yeah.
even that
Just feels like it's slapping you loads of times.
yeah, but it's like,
Loads and loads of times.
you ever heard of
And he's designed it so that each one of those propellers feels like a dick.
exactly.
Yeah. So it's essentially Elon Musk just dick flapping you.
It's Elon Musk's
Over and over
version
again.
of, really, because he hasn't got no patience. It's Elon Musk's version of really quick, ancient Chinese water dripping torture.
Yeah. I can't be bothered to wait, a week. So
Yeah,
instead, we
I
just hit
do a
them
week's worth
with a week's worth of
second.
dicks. Yeah.
I think Ashley Kane could do like a dream of his more than anything.
Yeah. I think it's just something he wanted to experience. And then he was like, I want to bring this to the world.
even though he's like, angry about sexual orientation and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. Well, who isn't? Who isn't angry a little bit about sexual orientation? Fucking
You can't expect somebody without real human emotions to understand it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, really?
No,
Like,
well.
Like, you wouldn't trust Sheldon.
Sheldon Cooper from The
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
Oh, whatever Sheldon is.
I don't know. Legit question. The only other
That
Sheldon
name's
I know is
important.
the turtle in Family Guy who tries to kill people. In one episode, there's a character, I think Stewie gets a turtle called Sheldon. And it
makes
just
sense,
constantly tries to kill
That
people.
makes sense, actually. I suppose that is one thing that makes sense, having a turtle called Sheldon.
Yeah.
I get that.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because it lives in a den, right?
Lives in a
So
pineapple under the sea.
den, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's Sheldon.
Yeah.
Like he's
Sheldon in a den like turtles do.
Or Shelletto. Like a Shelgetto.
Yeah.
He's got white picket fences hanging down like around his shell.
Yeah.
There's broken windows.
It's like a little hobbit hole, like set up. It's got like little.
I'm thinking it's on the outside of his.
Oh right.
shell.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got like barbed wire hanging down.
He's got
from it.
barbed wire.
It's
That ain't hobbity.
No, it's a ghetto.
It's a ghetto turtle.
The graffiti.
Ghetto turtle. Oh, that would be amazing. You know how they
the
did
bully dog chained up.
talking about Lord of the Rings, right? What
I
if
know
they
what things,
did?
but-
What if they did? You know how they reimagined Romeo and Juliet with guns and shit with Leonardo
I
DiCaprio?
think that was actually the tagline.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet
Yeah, with guns and shit with
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That was
Guns and
literally.
shit and
yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
That was how the trailer went. In a world where Leonardo DiCaprio has guns and shit.
Exactly.
So imagine if they did that with Lord of the Rings. Imagine if it was Lord of the Rings, but it was all set in like fucking downtown LA, and they had to walk it all the way to New York.
Was like some kind of zombie thing in that.
Yeah.
They can't like just get and do that.
Not even that. It's just they're all down on their luck. They got no money. You have like stand-ins for each of the things. So like instead of a Balrog, they're like trying to steal something from a closed 7-Eleven, and they accidentally set fire to a hobo who chases them out.
I mean, I'll pretend to know what the battle log is.
The Balrog is that big demon that like flames and he goes, "You shall not pass."
He's called an Ian McKellen, I think. But
No, the guy
Yeah.
he's talking
that
to.
stupid demon thing stuff.
Well, it would look cooler if it was a burning hobo.
That would look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should make this movie, mate. I think we should make the low budget Lord of the Rings.
I don't think I would want to, personally. I mean, it would be fun to make a sketch. But
Speak
even that
friend.
is on-
What's friend in what's friend in the local dialect? Homie.
I even think like a mini sketch is too long for that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm dedicated now. No, I'm dedicated. This is 100% what I'm going to make my millions doing. It's going to be like R. Kelly's Trapped in the Closet, but with less fucking, sexual trafficking.
It's storing his. You know what he was doing in that closet? He was storing up
Uh,
his wee in bottles.
Yeah.
Him and Dwayne Johnson. It's like back in the day they used to have tape trading.
Yeah.
Nowadays they have urine trading,
Jesus.
and it's not even to try and like pass any tests
Yeah.
or anything. It's
Just selling liquid gold.
It's just comparison.
Yeah.
They don't even do anything. With
Yeah,
it.
no.
Well, they say they don't.
No.
I reckon they might. You know.
That's probably the secret to life, to eternal life and youth, is just bathe in
charity.
piss.
Yeah.
Bathe in your own piss, and you shall be
Can't
shall
not your
be
own. I think that's
eternally
probably the trick.
youthful.
I think you can't bathe in your own. I think it
Oh,
has
it's got to be
someone
someone else's.
Hence
The trading.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
there's gotta be a reason.
Yeah. Because you're taking the person's chi. That's what's happening.
That's why the
Yeah.
saying
Because what you don't realize, chi disappears through the weenus. You know,
Yeah.
that's where it goes.
and that is where the saying comes from. People miscontribute it to be a bad thing, such
Yeah.
a good thing, taking the piss.
Taking the piss. Yeah. You are taking the piss.
People
Yeah.
misunderstand
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You learn here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one person I learn a lot from.
What?
Who gives me a lot of facts.
Yeah.
People say that he's wrong all the time.
All right.
And sure, it probably is about 90.
Joe Rogan.
No, he's wrong more. You're not far off though.
I'm finding myself hilarious today.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move on from that.
Oh.
No, but close though, not Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Mr. Alexander Jones.
Ooh. Is this the fabled episode we were discussing previously? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's more gonna be also trying to work out each time whether he did get them right, you know.
Or whether it was just something where he's got a grain of truth in something.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's yeah.
That's yeah.
It's hard to find the actual code, so just before we get into it,
Yeah.
just because
He's been wiped off the internet. Yeah.
it's hard trying
Yeah.
to find. Honestly, I had to search
It's
so much
ridiculous.
trying to find any form of like compilation of anything of
Yeah.
him.
They've even
anyone
wiped
acknowledging he
people
got things right.
resubmitting his stuff onto YouTube. That's how much they've got rid of him.
I had to go on to I was on Quora in the end trying to find like these things.
Fucking Cora.
Doing forums and that. It was like deep in the
That's
recesses
deep
of
research.
internet, man. You have
Yeah.
to find somebody willing to say that Alex Jones was right about something.
Yeah. I've been having the same trouble with the Trump one because I've been trying to put that one together. And there's like grains of truth to certain things. And there's like other things which he said that are actually true and people have said are bullshit. And I am interested in sort of going
Shining
down that.
UV light into the body,
Yeah.
kind of true.
Yeah.
It did help.
It did sort of help, but it's
Right.
not going to work with the kind of things that you can get in your house.
What? Like
They had like really high level like the thing he was
Oh, as in
referencing was
the
like a
kind of
really
UV
high.
lights.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant as in like the kind of illnesses you get in your house.
Although,
or as in,
actually,
like animals. in
Did you
your house.
know that there is a statistic that's really important? If you go out
Many
and you get
statistics really important.
exercise in the sun, you are significantly more likely to survive infections, no matter what they are.
Yeah.
So they did this with a bunch of rats, right? They gave a bunch of rats a serious flu that would normally kill about 50% of the rats, right?
Right.
And they kept most of the rats in their normal conditions, and they got the other rats out in the sun exercising up to about, an hour, 2 hours a day, right? Having fun. And that actively stopped.
Playing mouse tag and mouse.
But
What
it reduced the death rate by 50%.
Yeah.
Like, it's shitloads.
It doesn't surprise me, to be fair, that like just things like that, getting gout. I mean, I doubt it would be like an immune system thing, and that's short of a time.
It's basically because your body needs vitamin D to survive. And there's also other things that have shown that if you walk around like trees and nature and things like that, things where there's like bacteria around and things like that, all the sorts of things that are generally in nature, that also boosts your immune system drastically.
Yeah.
And one of the worst
Yeah,
things that we do in most hospitals is we immediately put someone in a closed off environment where they can't get any sunlight, can't get any exercise, and can't do anything.
And they dry out the air like crazy.
Yeah, and it is not good for you in the long run. We're treating the we're treating the illness directly, but we're damaging the body's direct defenses. It's got itself in the process.
I mean, the place that most people get ill is when they go to the hospital.
It's true, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like a proper thing for old people.
So I went to the hospital because I broke my hip, and I came back with fucking MRSA.
Right,
like-
you probably shouldn't have left it. I
yeah.
don't know if that's something.
Although they do chuck people out with MRSA now.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They took you over.
It's like, what can we do? Just fucking sit in there and try the drugs and just hope it works.
To be fair though, like if you just in the way, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But it's like they need to sort the shit out in the hospitals anyway.
I mean, across the world, that's something that we're gonna have to look into as well. We're gonna have to look into like the general deterioration of living quality, because like in the vast majority of the world, living quality has gone down. For the first time, realistically, in comparison, because like ever since like the 40s, living standards have increased.
They suddenly stopped caring at some point.
Yeah.
Because there's too many people. Without other things say that there's not enough people in some places. So it's like decide.
Yeah.
Decide what the problem is.
Decide what the problem is.
So China, they can't decide. They have too many people. Now they got not enough.
Yeah.
Then they had too many babies. Now they not got enough women.
Yeah. Now, God's sake, just get out there and screw, so we can have more people to work in factories.
They're gonna have to legalize incest.
Oh God. Oh God.
You know?
Why? There's a billion of them. It's not like there's 12 of them left.
or they're gonna have to legalize like what's it called, polygamous marriages.
Polygamous marriages. That's
So you
an
can have
option.
more than one wife.
That's an option. Sure.
That would work.
You fancy your cousin? Well,
Once
good
again,
news.
took it back to incest. Then I mean, I was on about that. I was just on about general. Polygamy, is that the right word? I feel that's not the right word. Maybe I'm too smart for it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, polygamy. Yeah. The one where they just bang anyone they want and call it a relationship.
Polyamorous.
Yep.
Polyamorous flings just on.
I think that's just. I still think that's just sort of. I don't know. I don't get that.
Polyamorous.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, it's for some people. It's not for me.
I understand the concept of it's just long being in a
A single relationship. Yeah.
what's the word? It's with an M. I keep going saying
Monogamy. Monogamous.
Monogamous.
Yes.
Yeah, monogamous.
Monoggy mouse.
It's
Hello,
more
children.
like when
It's
it ends.
Monoggy Mouse.
That's when it's sucky having like a monogamous relationship. Whereas if you have a polyamorous relationship, then you got flange falling everywhere.
Yeah.
So like going into a bakery and you're like kicking up the spongy finger
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
A shelf.
Yeah.
And he's got flanges falling everywhere. Flanges to the left of you.
Flanges to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with dudes.
Flanges are not a peanut.
No, I know, but the fact is, mate, like let's look at the statistics,
Kipper.
right? Who's more likely in the polyamorous relationship to get loads more partners really quick? It's gonna be the woman.
I don't know.
It's gonna be that chick, dude.
I don't know.
You're gonna be like, oh, I got one chick on the side, and she's like, I'm getting dicked down every Sunday by a different guy.
When I was slacking, I was better at it than the girl.
Yeah. I mean, let's
Just because they're girls doesn't mean they're good at it.
while we're on the fucking subject of
Just
fucking,
because guys are terrible, that's the only reason we think that the girls are better.
that's true. Yeah. But right, while we're on the subject of fucking, right? The woman who banged 100 people.
Is that a person?
Have you not seen the news? There's an OnlyFans model, right?
The news.
It is in the news. It's legit in the news, right?
A person
Because
that banged 100 people.
oh mate, it gets so much more interesting, right? So this woman, she went out there, she banged a load of people, and literally she had people waiting in a line outside a building, and then they'd sort of crawl up the line slowly up the stairs, and then they'd have a fluffer, and the fluffer would start getting them ready, and they'd be sitting there while this woman's getting banged and walk into the next one. Standard kind of shit, but she was doing 100 in one day to try and break a record, right?
Oh, fair play.
First of all, I'm pretty sure that's a record that's already been broken, because I'm pretty sure someone did like 140 at some point.
Imagine having a official Guinness adjudicator.
That might be the case. I don't know.
It's
don't know.
expensive, you know,
Yeah.
to get them guys.
But who wants a Guinness adjudicator then for that?
Imagine the adjudicator getting the call that day and being like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And then he's like half an hour into it, he's like, you know what, I'm getting bored of this now. And most of these dudes look absolutely horrible when they make their face. Yeah. Well, exactly, yeah, because they've been fluffed already. That's the whole point, is to get it through as quickly as possible, right? Anyway,
Are we talking about a bootcake situation?
yeah, no, it wasn't in Bukkake. It was just literally she was getting pounded each time, but like just just literally reams and reams of cum in her, right?
You feel really sorry for when you see
Literally, like
the people with the little tiny willies.
Yeah, the giant guys, yeah. But also, like, who wants to be in that much of a slop mess? Seriously, who wants that?
I think it's more for the what chances you gonna not?
Well, the most fucked up thing.
Chances to have a world record.
Most fucked up thing. None of them have seemed to have condoms on, and more importantly, they didn't actually do any testing. Yeah. So it's just come on, come all. Everyone's getting syphilis.
Maybe that's part of the. Maybe that's part of the record.
Maybe
the
most people getting sex. Oh, that might be that.
Most
unprotected. You're probably right.
The longest unprotected train.
Anyway, she was going to the Adult Video Awards in America because, of course, she's got to go now because she's a star, because she's banged so many people at once, right?
That's a pretty big feat.
Yeah, and she's been going like, I'm gonna beat it this time.
She was known for before.
Yeah, she goes like, I'm gonna beat my record. Do you want to know what a record? What she's aiming for this time? Give it a guess. Go on.
169.
No.
200.
No.
5.
No.
What?
The 1,000.
Oh.
She wants to do the 1,000 in a day, right? And she turns up at the fucking customs in America.
Like in a house. Otherwise, it's going to be just, burned.
Yeah. Oh, apparently that's why she was crying at the end of the first one, is because she did not have enough lube. Yeah. That's going to chafe. It's going to chafe. But anyway, let's get onto a more gross subject. She goes to the fucking border control and they're like, what are you here for? Business or pleasure? Right? And she goes, business. And they go, oh, cool. So what is it you're planning on doing here? And she goes like, well, I'm an adult entertainer on OnlyFans, and I'm going to try and do 1,000 people in a day for the adult adult video awards. And they're like, right, okay, you can't do that. That's against your tourist visa. Absolutely fucking not. And if you do it, you're never coming back into the United States again. More importantly, she's already been beaten. Someone else already did 1,000.
Jesus Christ.
Who the fuck wants to have 1,000 loads in them?
No, at least 2 people, apparently.
Who wants to be an actual cum dumpster?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's actual like coming involved. That's just going to be a long time, wouldn't it?
It's going to be foul.
That's what I'm saying. Was it a big?
They're going to have to put a towel down, because otherwise someone is going to slip and fall.
They're going to have to put a towel down.
They have to put a lot of towels. They're going to have to put a mattress.
A towel down is what you put down when you have fun together.
Yeah.
Like you and 999 other people.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You and 1,000 other people, actually.
They're probably just going to have a vagina bib that gets fucking handed out every so often.
Yeah, like a big.
Just catches a big load of it. Right, next one, put it under.
Actually, no, just do it. I remember a video from back in the day, actually. A female boutique one, best kind.
Yeah.
And it was just a woman just in a empty jacuzzi. But like, the kind of one where it's like in the floor.
And it's just slowly increasing in the amount of cum in it. Yeah. Brilliant.
So have like a giant bowl that they collected in. That's good too. Where you essentially have like a large funnel.
Yeah.
Good too.
Yeah.
Drinking it at the end. So yeah.
Part of me, and I've never felt this before, but part of me feels like maybe I'm just an old man, but my God, like society is fucking deteriorating, dude. Like,
oh God,
holy shit.
If you look at porn and that's your reaction, then yes.
No, it's not even that. It's just
sometimes I look at certain porn.
I'm fine with porn.
And I see good kitchen porn, and I'm like,
yeah.
Like that, so.
The thing is, I'm fine with porn. I'm fine with all kinds of porn, realistically, apart from this stuff that really shouldn't be fucking, okay. But there's certain things where I'm like, Why does anyone want that? Why does anyone want that?
Just sometimes the pure asking for it, making someone do it.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I don't know.
That's what I got when I made someone dress up as a wallaby. I didn't even know what a wallaby was. I just thought,
Isn't it like a small kangaroo or something?
Oh, I still couldn't figure it out.
A wallaby's a small kangaroo, I'm pretty sure.
It looked like Mike Myers covered in hair. That's what I saw. Not the serial killer, the Austin Powers actor. Just
Right.
scarier, probably.
Probably scarier, yeah.
I'd argue. I'd be more scared of him in the dark than the serial killer.
Right, yeah.
I mean, at least you know what you're going to get with the killer. Stabby,
Stabby, stabby, kill, dead.
I don't know.
Fuck knows what's happening with a weird fucking Austin Powers wallaby man.
You got like Jimmy Savile going on.
Yeah.
There was some Jimmy Savile.
There was a touch of Savile to the whole Austin Powers thing. Let's be honest.
No.
Not a lot of Savile.
Oh,
Touch of Savile. Just the chains, the clothing.
I'm thinking more Shrek, Michael Myers.
Really?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like that's put that together at all.
All right.
You trying to turn us into pansexual or something?
Am I trying? Yeah, baby.
I did enjoy that.
It was fun. It was fun for the time.
Let's have a little look then at some good old Alex Jonesy stuff.
Let's have a look.
I
wonder if we're going to get thrown off YouTube.
Well, there's only one thing that I'm using for YouTube here, because there's really not much on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yet
that's the thing. It might
the name
might be
alone
what
screw
gets us thrown off because we do it.
The name alone for us might screw us, to be fair. Just put
Yeah.
Alex Jones. Although we are in the UK and there isn't a British Alex Jones though.
That's true.
The one show woman.
And I imagine she's had a fucking whale of a time.
I know.
Imagine the
All
amount of
over
abuse
Yeah.
she's got. Those kids definitely died, you fucking bigot.
Yeah, there's gonna be
What? I'm just on BBC One. I'm on the One show. I'm introducing Robbie Williams at his new Monkey film.
Oh god, yeah, what the hell, man?
Have you seen the memes around that? The Americans just going, "We don't know who Robbie Williams is. Do you not get this?" And then there's people like, "But that's the whole point. He's supposed to be a monkey, so you don't have to know who he is." Oh, fuck off.
That's a stupid point then.
Yeah, stupid.
Like that.
Let's face facts. That movie was only ever going to work in England, and maybe some places in
I
Europe.
don't even know if it was ever going to even work in England, man. Like
No.
at all in any manner.
They seem to have. It seems to have done sort of weirdly well.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, even the fucking reviewers. What's his name?
A pretty good drinker.
It's Mark Commode and Simon Mayo. Kermode, sorry, and
Someone's
Simon.
last name is Commode.
Yeah, it's Kermode. Sorry, I should say it's the right way to say it. Kermode.
It's Commode.
Yeah, but like he was saying that actually it's a pretty good film, and him being a monkey doesn't detract from it. It sort of just makes it interesting. But
I
even
didn't
then,
think it
I'd like
detracted
who
from
the
it,
fuck wants to fucking
I don't know everything we
movie
talked about.
fucking Robbie Williams. Sorry, watch a movie about
women,
Robin
older
Williams.
women.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, women
or
in
like
their
women
50s.
our age as well, because even women our age have got that like slightly older
Yeah,
guy thing.
yeah.
And when they were younger, he was still
I just wanna feel real love
think
in
that
the
he stole
home I live in.
Angel. He stole Angel from some person I saw.
Really?
Yeah. And the
Shit.
guy's like, you fucking stole it from me.
Yeah. I mean, you would if you fucking made that song and it made that much fucking buco cash. You'd want a little bit of it.
Well, I want a little bit. I want the whole dunk.
Yeah.
I forgot
That's happened so many times. I mean, like fucking Ed Sheeran's been like held up as a bloke who's nicked shit all the fucking time as well.
Well, I think he's more than anything, wasn't it? Is that
I think he won his.
like something else?
Yeah, I think he won his.
Yeah,
his
he
court
was the
case
one who
for it.
won it against
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But by that point, he had a shitload of money, so you just get a really good lawyer.
I've seen like good musicians lose just because you can't do anything about it. Like
Yeah, but sometimes it is like straight up. Well, that's the same song.
yeah.
It's like when Vanilla Ice was like, "Oh no, it's definitely not the bass line from under pressure. It's our own bass line because it's got one note different.
Oh yeah.
Fuck off. Fuck off, Ice.
Oh, very nice.
No.
Oh,
But
very nice to Ice.
I don't see why I have to be nice to Ice.
You don't want to be nice to Ice.
Why should I be nice to Ice?
Ice everything.
Nice to Ice. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Where did I? Okay, so this is like a little video on here, and he's like, it was from a Tucker Carlson interview. This bit was
Right.
and it was just like a little bit at the beginning where it's just showing stuff that he got right.
Right.
This is the only like video thing I can find. I can't find the original.
No, but you can find this rip.
Yeah.
That someone has literally recorded with a camera against their fucking screen by the looks of it.
No, that's just no.
Or is that just a bad rip?
Well, this here.
No, just in general, the whole thing looks a little bit wonk.
Oh, this is just the Jimmy Dore show. This is just
Oh, that's just the way they do it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's just
Excuse me, Jimmy Dore.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I do apologize for ripping on your show.
fortunately it's more better equipment than us.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they
We-
got
we-
budget.
We
We don't have budget.
we
That's
need a
our
camera.
excuse.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we're really missing.
Well, yeah, we need camera. We need budget.
Good camera, yeah. It's
Good
hard,
camera,
good
good
cameras
budget.
are hard to get, man. Expensive.
They are.
Okay, let's.
Alex Jones actually got right.
Of September that the new policy is being written. You will all have to wear masks. Of September that the new policy is being written.
So this is August the 18th, 2023.
Fucking hell.
Oh, wait,
You will all have to wear masks again, and so will airport employees.
It's happening. Mask mandates are officially back.
We know the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanted to blow up airliners, Baltimore Sun, or if you let some terrorist group do it, like the World Trade Center, we know who to blame. And if there was an outside threat like a bin Laden, who was a known CIA asset in the 80s,
This group and its leader, a person named Osama bin Laden.
he's the boogeyman they need. We're looking at a giant
How the
I
hell
mean,
did he know that?
I
man they
mean,
need. We're looking at
This group and its leader, a person named
When was
a
that?
threat like
Go back. That was
2002.
July 21st,
June
2001.
2001, sorry.
Yeah, that was obviously before September. But they did know about bin Laden in general, though. It wasn't like they didn't know about it.
No,
Um,
but that's fucked. July 21st, 2001. September 11th.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They knew about bin Laden, and
Yeah.
they would have been talking about an attack like
That's
yeah. I've heard like a lot of this stuff come out since, like about
that's
all this talk
weird
for
though.
like a year. What
That's just weird to me.
that? What
He
is-
literally the same year he's talking about it.
That's what he was on about it. Like,
Yeah, I know, but it just like that literally
Really?
blows my fucking
Officially
mind.
back.
We know the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanted to blow up airliners, Baltimore Sun, or if you let some terrorist group do it, like the World Trade Center, we know who to blame. And if there was
That's
an
so
outside
crazy.
threat like a bin Laden, who was a known CIA asset in the
July
80s,
This group
21st
and its
happened in September.
Yeah.
Months after. That I'm
Yeah, it
sorry.
happened,
Is
yeah.
that not am I missing something here? Because that's
I've already like seen these.
that's
before, so that
blown
didn't
my
surprise
fucking
me.
crack open.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you knew that. Like,
I didn't know that one. Jesus Christ.
Maybe this is why I have more like respect for like.
Maybe
the
it
man.
is. Yeah.
yeah.
The
yeah,
fuck,
a lot of- He
really?
knows a lot of his shit, man. Just the amount of stuff that he's got right, and people are like, "Oh, he's just a crazy conspiracy theorist." Like, well, you know,
I mean,
he's very lucky in that case. Then with the shit he comes out
The
with.
thing is, also,
And that was back when he was more
ignore this is Alex
That was
Jones
more
for a moment.
sane, Alex Jones. as
Yeah,
well.
ignore this is Alex Jones for a moment. Just think of someone who consistently works on government conspiracy as their main stories, has legitimately found multiple things like Bohemian Grove, like the fucking that. Do you not think after being in that for like 30, 40 fucking years, at some point, your brain
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
yeah.
cracked?
Yeah.
Because everything to you is now a conspiracy because you've had it proven to you so many times.
And apparently you're getting like, if you believe like everything he says, he's getting like, you know, like bombarded by them as well.
Yeah.
like, you know, trying to do the kind of shit they do, like intimidate people and all that.
Yeah.
Like heard about it from Bob Lazar and things, you know.
Yeah.
Um, when you hear like some of the stuff, like straight away, that's the first thing we looked at really.
That blew my fucking mind.
That's a good start then.
That's really good.
leader, a person named Osama bin Laden.
He's the boogeyman they need. We're looking at a giant.
How the hell did he know that?
Because they were for the same reason that George Bush and the other should have known it, because they were, talking about doing something like this.
It's just him
So you
agreeing
don't have to
with
be a
you.
prophet. I mean, every single time, it's like all the things are right there on the guy above you, what he wants to hear.
War game scenarios.
Bin Laden.
He's the boogeyman they need. We're looking at a giant war in February right now. I predict the Russians are going to roll in. They're already there. They're going to roll in.
With attacks across Ukraine, which is the size of Texas.
It really was.
What the fuck?
So let's just have a look at that in context again. So that's October 24th.
2021 is
I predict the Russians are going to roll in.
No, sorry, no, I think that was the first one, the one before we were looking at.
Wait, let me rewind this one more time.
A person named Osama bin Laden.
He's the boogeyman they roll in. They're already there. They're going to roll in. Right now, I predict the Russians are going to roll in. They're already there. They're going to roll in.
With attacks across Ukraine, which is the size of Texas.
It really was.
2022.
With attacks.
I predict the Russians are going to roll in.
December 8th, 2021. So that's quite a good few months.
Yeah, I mean, there were signs at that point
of
that Russia was potentially going to roll into Ukraine. So, like, that one not quite as mind blowing for me as like bang on about, well, they're going to let them do this and they're going to use this guy. It's like, there you go.
It is weird.
Almost
Like,
made to order.
But no, we have been learning about how completely right was he about that? Because we've been learning what he's also lately about the Saudis too. But that's just
but again, that's just the involvement, isn't it? He was talking about legitimately. He was talking about what if they just let them do it, and they had warning signs. They knew that they had to pay attention on that day, and they didn't.
Yeah, I've heard that loads.
Yeah,
that, there was all these warnings for a while before they knew something big was being planned.
Yeah,
and they just kind of that's the argument that they kind of let it go.
Yeah,
maybe because of the whole Tower 7 thing. I've seen that some things like. Again, recently watching them all in time when the things hit.
I mean, the thing is, it could even be straight up, not even fucking about here. It could be something that isn't a government operation, but is a CIA operation.
CIA, yeah, that's
100% it could be, because I can't remember which president it was, but one president left as a note for the next president.
Right.
Be careful of the CIA. They are too big. They are too dangerous, and they don't listen to anyone but themselves.
Yeah, I know what you're on about, and I can't agree.
I can't remember who it was, but that's almost word for word the quote, basically. And it's like, legitimately, the CIA do operations that the president has no fucking clue is happening, because it's just the CIA and they're black ops, you know.
Yeah. I think that was the door going.
It was.
Okay, one moment. Yeah, but have you seen well, actually, just what's your opinion about the whole files being released?
Files?
JFK.
Oh, JFK files, right? Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, right. It's an interesting development. I'm not sure entirely what's in those files yet, because I haven't done any research, I haven't watched any videos on it, so I don't have the information. But that is an interesting question. What is in those JFK files?
You know what, man? What I'm starting to think is going to be in them. Fuck all. I'm starting to generally think. I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, look how long it's been.
Yeah.
There's already certain things like. Straight away after the Warren Commission, I think it was.
Yeah.
They were asked, well, not straight away after it, sorry, a bit of time after it. They were asked to hand over everything to this next check, to hand over everything they had, and I can't remember exactly how it works. Like the next day when they were supposed to hand it over, they just suddenly had lost it all. and some had like disappeared. I think some had burnt in the fire. But suddenly,
So literally, the files just aren't going to be there. Is
that's
what you're
what
saying?
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like, so that was at that.
So not
point,
even
though.
not
But-
that nothing happened, but the evidence is gone.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean all the evidence. Well, I'm on about there. This is just
Right.
like the one part. I'm not saying that means all the evidence is gone, all the
Right.
paperwork.
Right.
But how much of it is going to be unredacted anyway?
Hmm.
Like, it's once it's redacted, it's redacted.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not hopeful.
No.
Because
I mean, I
don't
don't think
see
it's
why
gonna.
they
Yeah. I don't think it's going to be as interesting as everyone thinks it's going to be, because ultimately it's still going to be government levels of what they're willing to tell you.
It might actually like put blame onto the CIA still. I wouldn't be
Might
shocked
do.
at that.
Or
But
the
it won't go
FBI.
into- Yeah, I can CIA more.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Uh,
CIA were not happy about them.
What?
About the JFK? They were not happy with him.
No. Nobody was
No
though.
one.
The mob guy that
That's the
Michael
thing. There's
Franti-
so many people who wanted him dead.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, if they did release the files, they could almost say it was anyone they wanted it to be, and people could believe it at this point.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it was the mafia. Fine. Yep, we believe that. Oh, it was the CIA. Yep, fine. We believe that. Oh, it was a political rival. Yep, we believe that. Like, you can believe any of it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm more interested, to be fair, at this point. No, I don't know if I say more interested, but I could see there being a bit more evidence on the Martin Luther King side,
That'd be good.
just because that's probably FBI,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I just feel like they're probably not as good at covering their tracks as the CIA.
I don't know.
They probably are.
Well, I mean, yeah, Watergate. Yeah. So.
But
yeah.
yeah, they spit out.
yeah.
Hence why it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Um,
Also, the thing about the CIA is they tend to work in other people's countries, and you just shoot the people because they're not American citizens, so it doesn't matter. Like, yeah,
That just make it a bit easier. doesn't
it does. It makes it a lot easier
Yeah,
when you're
makes it
doing
like-
wet work, as they call it.
Yeah. Okay, let's put on a bit more of this anyway then. What's this?
They're already there. They're going to roll in.
With attacks across Ukraine, which is the size of Texas.
It really was the
Isn't that amazing that he knew that was coming? So
Skipping through.
He's being written.
because
was-
we already agree.
let me play this.
Iraqis. That's just because they're getting ready to invade Iraq. And what a beautiful setup.
So
Fucking hell.
that was. Let me play one more time.
Better
Well,
hit rate than
September.
CNN.
That the new policy's being written. You will all have to wear masks again, and so will airport and
Oh,
Chief of
the
Staff
video by any chance?
center. We know
This group in this
war. The Iraqis. That's just because they're getting ready to invade.
Across Ukraine, which is the
Yeah,
size of
goodness.
Texas.
Yeah.
It really was the Iraqis. That's just because they're getting ready to invade Iraq. And what a beautiful setup.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's got a much
He looks a lot
better hit
but
rate.
That's not so
than
much now, but
Fox,
he's lost a
CNN.
lot of weight as well
Yeah,
since.
yeah. But I mean, Jesus Christ.
So like put the video for now, like for that bit. To be fair,
It's sad in a way that he got taken down by something that legitimately wasn't a conspiracy. You know?
yeah, like that's the thing, man.
Because
like,
I mean, ultimately, do I think that I don't know?
I-
Do I
you
think
know
that
my
Alec
opinion on
Jones
that.
is the kind of person who wanted to hurt other people
No, of course
intentionally?
not.
I don't know. I
Of
don't know.
cour- you
I don't
do.
think so.
Of course, like he's not. Like,
I mean, I'd like to hope not.
like everything else he's done, like they try to like expose things.
Yeah.
It just goes completely against his vibe that he would purposely try and lie about something. Then completely goes against like
Yeah.
the usual thing.
I mean, he's been wrong about a lot of shit as well.
Yeah, he's admitted. He's wrong.
Absolutely.
He's admitted he's wrong about Sandy Hook. Like,
But
and it
these
didn't take
things,
as long as people made out it did.
yeah, but these
The media's
things,
lied so much about it.
yeah, these are so on the money. Each and every one is so on the money.
I got more like
You
written
know,
down.
Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, this is obviously just scratching the surface of
Yeah,
this shit
yeah,
because he's had a long career. Let's put it that way.
I mean, let's just jump straight into the one that we know, like obviously the most about straight away.
Mm-hmm.
Top of our heads, Bohemian Grove.
Bohemian fucking Grove, bro.
What,
that-
do you remember what area that was?
Oh,
Obviously, I can find it out.
I can't remember off the top of my head. No. Yeah.
I feel like it was somewhere like Washington or
Up
something. like
or
that.
upstate New York or something, or Washington. Yeah.
Upstate New York. You might, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember thinking it was weird because it was a place that I never imagined to have a big forest area. Like I think
Yeah.
in New York, and I don't imagine having any
Yeah, no, but-
space for anything other than
Yeah.
buildings on top of buildings.
Yeah, no, the actual state is full of that shit.
And Central Park, but that's just filled with
Oh,
police on horses and
no,
crackheads.
oh no, man, Central
Oh.
Park's amazing. Central Park is legitimately amazing. It is the most incredible thing I have ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah, legit. Because
And he's seen boobies.
I have. Because literally, you're walking around New York, and New York is literally these towering buildings that are so tall. It's not like in London where you look up and you've seen the top of the building. It's like, oh no, hang on, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh look, there it is. It's all the way fucking up there. I have to look vertically up to see the top of the building, right?
California.
It is. Oh, there you go. But it is literally, it is that big, and then suddenly you walk into Central Park, and it dips down and goes into these nice little brushes, and suddenly all of that is just gone, and all you can see is just the very tips of the highest skyscrapers around the Central Park.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And it is literally, it's just this nice little oasis of just relaxation and, you know, exercise and enjoyment and stuff like that. And yes, there's crackheads because it's a city. There's crackheads,
Yeah.
but you know, fucking hell, man.
Giant rats, I've heard.
Oh, huge
New
rats,
York.
enormous rats.
Did you see?
Yeah.
Manhattan Henge.
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't there at the right time.
Oh, it's time of the year, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not
it's
every day.
specific day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not care by going that day.
No,
But if I was there that day, I'd have a look.
New York is a fucking. It's a
Surely you
trip.
could go on a
Man.
different day and it would just be on a different road, though.
No, it's literally it's because of the way that particular road
Ah,
goes along that particular line that creates the
Right.
effect.
This is just what Neil deGrasse Tyson wants you to think.
Is it?
You want to talk about somebody purposely lying to the people?
Yeah,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
really. He's always lying to the people.
I,
Oh, Neil deGrasse Lyson.
you honestly, you honestly trying to tell me you couldn't see that?
See what?
He would be a naughty lying man.
I don't think he's a naughty lion.
No, I'm not
man.
saying he is.
Oh,
I'm
but
not-
he
I'm
could
not-
be.
I don't want to be libeled here.
He could be.
He could be.
He could be a naughty lying
I
man.
could see it.
Yeah.
More so than imagine him.
Do you think it's the mustache that does it? Do you think there's an evil
don't
air
think
to the
it helps.
mustache? Yeah.
Yeah,
He does
I-
look like you do end up looking like a villain.
you do,
Like no
yeah,
matter
yeah.
what.
Or porn
yeah,
star.
or porn star. But most of those are villains.
Well, usually.
Ron
more-
Jeremy,
more
perfect
be-
example.
More be taker though. And I don't mean like as in like receiver. I mean like lock your kids up because he will take them.
Yeah,
You just have that kind of vibe.
a little bit.
Imagine a fight between him.
I don't want to go down the path here that we call Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I was going to imagine a fight between Alex Jones and Neil deGrasse Tyson.
That would be amazing. I'd watch that.
I think Alex
That's a
Jones would
fucking
probably-
celebrity boxing match I would totally fucking watch.
But I think there's more of a chance that Alex Jones might have a heart attack halfway through it though.
I'm going to give you billions and billions of concussions. So many that you won't be able to stand up. And you'll see the fucking stars, motherfucker. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking beat your ass so fucking hard that you end up being a gay frog.
That's another thing that he was right about.
Gay frogs.
The gay frogs.
Gay frogs.
Pesticides that were being put in things.
And legitimately turned frogs gay.
Were literally turning them gay.
Well, not even gay.
Trans-
It was
wasn't
actually
it? They were
it was
trans.
trans because
Yeah.
it was affecting their hormones to such a level that they changed gender, which is something that they can do naturally, but they were being forced into it by the chemicals in the river. So it's if anything, it's more drastic than what he was saying. It's like
quite amazing. He created the first like natural case of being trans.
yeah,
It's quite amazing.
yeah. Well, it's not even the first natural one. Like there are
First
multiple.
reported that we know of.
No, there's loads of creatures that can change gender. Chickens can change gender.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What the-
Some chickens, if they're left alone with a bunch of other female chickens, one of the chickens will start to become a rooster.
That's ridiculous.
I'm not even joking.
That's crazy. Like,
We're gonna have to do one of these as well because there's loads of animals that do
do one
weird
of
shit
these,
like
what,
this.
Get some chicken.
No, we get yeah.
see how
Just
long
wait
it
to see
takes.
how long it takes them to turn.
Well, I mean, if it does, it does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quite
Do you think that it works the other way around when there's a bunch of roosters? One of them just starts going, "Hi, puppy."
I mean, it might do. It just drops off because otherwise, I'm guessing they grow up. They don't have sex, do they?
They do. They rub cloacas.
Oh God, what the?
It's scissoring,
Oh,
but for birds.
ooh,
Yeah.
okay. So they don't have like a penile and they. But
No, they literally. It's like everything. Piss, shit, pee, and cum all comes out the same like rubbing area.
oh, so how much gender changing is there really then in that case?
Mhm.
Is it like they just grow some facial hair?
Yeah.
That's global.
Essentially, and like the ovaries start producing fucking sperm instead of that instead. So
So it's not like a full change.
it's
They're
sort of
kind of like
it is
always in a
for
half
them
mode.
for them 100% it is, and there are other creatures as well that can choose to change gender when they want to, and can even change gender to have sex with themselves.
So in that case, then, when people are saying that's quite amazing. If people are saying, like it's natural then for them to be changing, it's like no, it's natural for chicken to transgender.
Yeah,
If it was natural, you'd be able to just sit there and go. That's what you're saying.
I don't know.
That's what you're saying.
Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm
That's what you're
saying?
saying, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Is it all right? No, I mean, there's other creatures that do weird shit as well. It's like my favorite one is still orangutans, because you know that there's 3 genders of orangutan.
No.
So there's female, male, and alpha male.
Okay.
And the alpha male is legitimately a separate like gender from the other 2. Because the alpha male, and there's only one alpha male in every like square, however 100 meters of miles of fucking forest, because that's how potent they are, right? That no one else will become an alpha while there is an alpha. Not even that. The alpha will be the only alpha until it dies, and then one of the other males will randomly become a fucking alpha.
Isn't that like all the time though? Because they're an alpha until they get killed by the rest of the people. Like then somebody else kills them, and then that becomes the alpha. Like with lions, Lion King, Scar, Mufasa.
Oh no, the lions, they all are basically alpha males, but they kill each other to become the alpha male, and then they have their like harem of women.
Yeah, but it's not like
It's not quite
an
the,
extra penis.
no, but it's exactly. It's not quite the same thing. The fucking orangutans, literally. So there's a difference between the way they look. Like the orangutans that you see in movies.
Beard, that's all.
You know the orangutans you see in movies, the really big ones with like the big like jelly and
Yeah.
That is an alpha orangutan.
Yeah, it's just an orangutan beard.
No, but here's the thing:
It's like just
the other males don't look like that. The other males look like females, but a little bit bigger, a little bit like huskier, and they will go around quite happily fucking the women behind the alpha male's back. But the alpha male will get most of his children out there, right? But again, this guy, while he's there, no other alpha males appear at all. None. For miles and miles and miles around. The minute he dies, another one just becomes this alpha male. Grows in size by about twice the size, gains this fucking giant like thing.
It sounds like a hormone thing.
It's like a hormone thing. It's not even a puberty. It's like a next level of manliness.
Yeah,
it's like if
we have our second puberty, when we get 30, we start breaking down.
Yeah.
We get nose hairs and stuff.
Except instead of that, it goes like the other way, and it gives you double puberty, double strength. Like that's what it's doing for these orangutans.
We get big,
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what happens to
Women
continue.
bleed, we get strong.
Yeah, that's what continues for an orangutan, though. Doubly potent.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
No, that's cool. I just don't see it as a gender. It's very cool. Like I know what you mean. I have seen those things.
It's a gender because it literally has different fucking like. That changes something. I can't remember what it is, but they refer to it as a separate
You
gender.
tell Mr. Trump that there's more than 2 genders in
It's not
the
orangutan
world.
Yeah. I'm sure he knows he's orange.
Yeah, it's exactly you sort of his family. No, not my no, don't say that about my family.
Yeah.
My family are the greatest family in the world, thank you. Apparently they're talking about
Sitting in a golden toilet. Golden toilets are so good. Have you ever sat in a golden toilet? I have. I sit on one every day. Take a shit on a golden toilet. Yes, I do. It's so good. Have you ever taken a shit on a golden toilet?
I can't say. Apparently Barron's going to be the next one they're talking about. I don't know which son that is. Has he only got one
What,
son?
Barron's going to run for president?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Well,
that.
yeah, get him over for Christ. I don't know if you can do that.
The thing is, though, what they'll do is they'll get Barron to run as president, and then Trump will be VP, but
Yeah,
Trump
yeah,
will
yeah.
run everything, and then they'll have him run 2 years, and then they'll get the next son in and have him run 2 years. And
I respect the hustle.
yep, weird fucking world we live in at the moment.
With my list of Alex Jones.
Yes, let's get back onto the main subject. Let's find
Yeah,
out
but
more
he
about the
goes
Jones
over
boy
in,
himself.
California, then.
Yes, I'm jonesing for an Alex.
With that, with the mollusk. Was it mollusk or mollusk? I always mistake that. The owl god. I don't know if you can remember.
I think it was Moloch. Yeah,
Mollusk.
yeah, I think so.
And the other one of them's the owl god. The other one is from a song that was in Guitar Hero.
Right,
I am Murdoch. Murdoch.
Murloc.
No, I'm now on about the song, not about the owl god.
There's a Murloc as well, though.
Oh, what's
A
that?
Murloc's from World of Warcraft.
That might be it. It's
Yeah.
I am Murdoch.
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, that's it. Because it was by a band called what is it? Level 60 Tauren Chieftain, Elite Tauren Chieftain.
That sounds weird.
It's literally because the guy like they made a band about World of Warcraft. That is their whole thing. Is they play songs
Right.
about World of Warcraft.
Very much could have been. I wouldn't have known at the time.
Yeah,
World of Warcraft.
and the guy literally he's got a level whatever it is Tauren Chieftain. Each time they create a new expansion, his level goes up, and so does the level of the band, right? So now it's like a level like 120 Elite Tauren Chieftain or something like that. But they turn up in the game. They have
knew what that was.
yeah.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. But like they literally turn up in the game sometimes. There will be like festivals and there will be a level like 120 Elite Tauren Chieftain playing in the center of the fucking city. It's fucking so weird, man. It's so weird. Yeah, that's that game is a lore unto its fucking self.
Still haven't really played any of them things. I'm sorry.
MMOs aren't really worth it. I mean, if you've got a shitload of free time and you don't like socializing in the real world, MMOs are definitely for you. But if you've got anything that you need to do during the day, and if you like to go out and see people, MMOs aren't really for you. You know, they're expecting a significantly higher amount of dedication and play than you're willing to give it.
The most I'm willing to do is run around a little bit in an open world game and whack a few rocks to get some iron and that. That's about as far.
Yeah.
Kill some lambs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
Cook a meal.
I quite like a little dip into a Call of Duty every now and then.
Kiss a
You
lady.
can pick any fucking Call of Duty campaign and just play it through and have a whale of a time. They're brilliant.
Yeah, to be fair.
That's just 8 hours of just fucking excellent fucking gameplay and a good story. I'll take it.
And you will see plenty of the next thing that Alex Jones got right
Ooh.
in a game of Call of Duty.
Ooh.
He managed to call the NSA and just all around government spying.
That doesn't surprise me at all. That seems like something that is right up his alley.
Obviously, I'm leaving out specifics there.
It's
because
so
I
up
couldn't be
his
bothered
alley.
to
It's a
write all that.
gutter ball.
Yeah,
Hey.
good. I get that. I understand that reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't bother to write down a lot of the full details for these. I will be honest with
Yeah,
you.
okay.
because There's a lot of three-letter word thing, three-letter names
Right.
for agencies,
Right.
and if you don't write them down, they can't arrest you.
Oh.
That's what I've been told.
Oh.
I'm going to write down anything about the AAF earlier.
Okay.
I didn't.
Right.
And I won't get done now. Only the YouTube transcript will get done.
There we go. So
And that's not me. That's
YouTube's.
who's owned by Google.
Yeah.
Who's owned by someone.
Someone.
I have no idea who owns Google.
I think Google owns Google. Just the entity itself. There's no person.
Gotta be a person, right?
No,
That's
no.
a bug.
I think Google is just basically an entity on and of itself. Like they think there's a CEO, but
Oh,
the
right.
CEO isn't actually making any decisions. You know what I mean?
The CEO is Google.
Yeah.
itself, Like, yeah, Google
Yeah.
can't own Google because Google.
And
is-
Google has actually bought
Living.
shares in itself, and now it's its own owner. Yeah. That I can see happening in the future. They'll make Google completely AI, and it will just become this entity in and of itself, like a fucking a version of Vision,
Yeah.
you know, or what's his face, the guy he came from, Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The bad one.
yeah, the bad one.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be good. You know.
Isn't there some really bad Chinese AI that everyone's always on about at the moment?
Oh, the Chinese AI that literally just ripped off all of the other AI competitors' stuff for the code, and then just
I don't know what
added a. So literally, I can't remember. It's like Deep AI or something like that. They have their own AI model, and apparently the Chinese model is literally just trained on their model. So
I mean, that's not
basically,
surprising, is it?
yeah, they've basically just taken the code and gone, you do that, and it goes, excellent. Oh, by the way, you're not allowed to say anything about Xi Jinping.
Think about, does he look like somebody put does he look like Winnie the Pooh?
And it goes, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to answer questions.
something like that. It's out of my parameters or something.
Yeah, that's outside my parameters.
I don't think this is a real.
No.
My way to say.
Cheap views.
Cheap viewers on
I'm fine.
SMM Fun Online.
Fine as it happens. I'd rather have real people listening, no matter how few there are, than AI.
Well, these
or
things do lie.
Fake shit.
The streamlines never worked with the actual show or the thing.
No, of course they don't.
Because apparently there was no a lot of the time the other day, nobody watching, and then on Facebook, that like I said, like when I checked it after, it'd been like 97. So.
Yeah, but like I'm sorry. No.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
I mean, it depends. If they're gonna watch this on this, no. If they're gonna watch me Jack the Monkey, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm down for anyone for that.
Maybe, baby.
Of age.
Of age, yes.
Of age.
Yes,
Preferably-
you have to be 18 plus to get into carlsdongpics.com.
80 plus then.
80 plus. You got to be a pensioner before you can see this dick.
Pensioner plus, ain't it?
Yeah, it's ultra porn, like in Futurama.
What? There's a Futurama.
Yeah, there's a Futurama joke where he goes down in age, Dr. Farnsworth, and he's like, "What? I'm 76. I can't rent ultra porn anymore." Oh dear, I fucking love Futurama.
Ultra porn is now. That's just
I
all
know.
in my head there.
Yeah,
I'm thinking like some mix between what's that? Augmented reality
yeah.
and some kind of Neuralink chip that gives you like when you have
Oh, so you feel you feel it. So like you're nutting when they nut. Yeah.
and also just like how when you wear like there's people that are like lost an arm or something and they have a new like limb on, and then they set it up so that you can kind of feel the feeling, like it tricks your brain into like
feeling it on that.
So
Yeah.
you have gloves all over you, and then you can feel it.
Yeah.
So you wear like a bodysuit.
Yeah.
And then you can feel it too. That's what's it called? Ultra porn.
Ultra porn.
That's ultra porn.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Shit,
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Is it?
You don't want to accidentally get a virus and then you just get attacked.
Yeah.
The new Freddy Krueger film.
Maybe that's why it's only for people who are 80 plus. It's like your brain's already fucked. It doesn't matter if you get a virus.
No, that wasn't for that.
Oh.
You're 80 plus people getting all orgasm. That's disgusting.
They need it.
They can have it if they want.
They get it all the time. Did you not know that like fucking
Old people be banging.
old people be banging,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
They be banging
Old people do be banging.
constantly.
No, man, constantly.
Like no, genuinely
Whenever they're
constantly.
awake.
Apparently, yeah. But yeah, like that is one of the biggest things they say about old people's homes. Is like it's just basically an orgy.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
Comparable to the Olympic Village.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of old grey people getting it on.
Yeah, man. Whatever boats the proverbial boat.
Yeah.
Down for that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look what else Alex Jones has been down for.
Alex Jones.
I also just assume he's like always been into coke. He just looks like somebody who's really into coke.
He does look a bit into coke.
But But
Both the soda and the drug.
yeah, that's something that's apparently back in the Oval Office is the famed
The
never
Diet
heard-
Coke
the
button.
Diet Coke button.
Hmm
I've never heard of it before personally, but
Bonk Diet Coke.
I mean, I guess it's
Can you
good.
bring me a Diet Coke, please? Thank you very much.
I guess it's good. He's somewhat healthy.
No,
Even though I've heard Diet Coke isn't that healthy.
no, it's really not.
It's weird.
It's really not good
It's
for you,
good diet.
actually, in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't want it doesn't have caffeine or doesn't have sugar.
doesn't have sugar.
Fake sugar.
Yeah.
Why is that so bad then?
So artificial sweetener, which is what they use in Diet Coke, is bad in a couple of ways. One, it's been linked to cancer in long-term use over
What
the
is
long
it linked to
time.
cancer?
Well,
though?
exactly. But the more important thing is
Oxygen is linked to cancer.
it actually makes you fatter in the long run.
Oh.
Because what your body does when you eat sugar, your body has a reaction where it goes, oh, I've just had a load of sugar. I can release fat cells and use them because there's supply of sugar. I don't have to worry.
Burn it off.
Right? So it can burn it off. If you keep drinking Diet Coke constantly, when you get that sugar hit, it goes, oh, sweetness, sugar. Oh, hang on, there's no sugar. Oh, shit, there's no sugar. I've got to hold on to the fat. Okay, I'll hold on to the fat. I'll hold on to the fat. And eventually, if you keep drinking it over time, you train your body to be like, there's never sugar. There's never sugar. I have to hold on to the fat all the time. And then even when you are eating something that is actually sugary, your body holds on to both the sugar and the fat. It's not good for you.
You know what's really not good as well?
Go on.
Jeffrey Epstein and the elite global PDF file ring.
Oh, yeah,
He did call all of that.
Did he?
Yeah, he was always talking about a PDF ring. He was
But
always
well, yeah,
talking
but
about that.
did he specifically talk about
I think
Epstein?
it mentioned. I don't know if he'd mentioned him by name. I feel
Right.
like the thing it said he had, but I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I heard him going on about the whole thing, like an island and all that. You know,
Yeah,
that they
an
go
island
to
that
and all
people know
that.
about. Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
he's been known for a bit as well, hadn't he? Like before.
I mean, the thing is, even if you do know the name, like that's a guy who's powerful enough to do something about it if you start talking shit
Yeah.
at that point,
An
like other
actual-
people had, and things went wrong.
Shit. Especially before he got like arrested the first time. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like after that, it's kind of had the bag more, or should have been
Yeah,
anyway.
it should have been.
Arab Spring being implemented by powers within the world government. I don't know what that means.
That went fucking weird.
Have a look what Arab Spring is.
Arab Spring. I think isn't. I don't know what that is. Don't know whether it's a terrorist group or a business.
Good choices though. I'll just type that in first. A series of anti-government protest uprisings and armed rebellions are spread across much of the Arab world in the early 2010s. That sounds
Oh,
correct.
so like the Taliban kind of shit, was it? Because they sort of took over a shitload of places.
Was a series of anti-government protests spread across. It began in Tunisia, which response to corruption.
Oh, it was just protests and like overthrowing governments and stuff. Okay, okay.
Spread to private
Not
groups in
specifically
Libya,
linked
Egypt.
to a terrorist thing.
No, rulers were deposed.
Yeah.
Tunisia, Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, a big one. Yeah, I was about to say
Mubarak,
Gaddafi.
Yemen.
That was a fucking brutal way to go. Not that he
Gaddafi-
didn't deserve it, but fuck me,
Yeah,
god
what's that
damn.
Oh, from what I've heard, it was all stuff that he'd always done to other people anyway.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
okay.
100%, 100%,
Multiple
totally
times.
fucking, deserved it. But fuck me.
Yeah, fuck's him.
Yeah, right.
Up the butt with a knife.
Up the butt with a sharp ass knife, then a load
hope it
of
was with a
sparky
slut.
barbed wire on top of a big pine. What was it, like a metal like
A tank
thing?
like that.
I thought that at one point they apparently like got a metal cone, put a load of barbed wire around it, put like charge to it, and sat him on it.
Oh yeah, they did that.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah.
yeah.
Like oh.
They put things up him.
Electric barbed wire arse is not a fucking good sensation, I don't think.
So what was the thing? It said then. He knew about Arab Spring being implemented by powers
Yep.
within the world government.
Years.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like the kind of thing you would have known once again. Pesticides turning the frogs trans, as we've already
As
said.
we talked about, yep.
Fluoride in the drinking water being known for decades to be more harmful than beneficial.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's still debated slightly because there are some people who are still like, no, it's really good for you. You should have it. And it's like, no, but that only makes sense in places where you don't have toothpaste.
Yeah, this is a bit biased as well.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, fluoride, yeah, you would get
Fluoride,
that from toothpaste.
you get it
yeah.
from toothpaste.
Yeah, yeah.
That is literally the main thing that they put in toothpaste. And they tell you to spit it out because there's a lot of fluoride in it and you shouldn't have that in your body.
I don't understand what the reason for putting fluoride in the water is. Because
There-
that's not a debate anymore. That's there.
There's debates
I'm
over
guessing that's
what
probably
the
what they
reason is.
mean.
They say that it's to be beneficial for teeth. There's other people who say that fluoride can act as a mild sedative to reduce people's,
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
depression and stuff, and
But I
also
mean-
willingness to sort of go against the government.
But I
to a
mean,
certain
it
extent.
seems like such a weird thing to be like, yeah, we're going to put this in the water for no other reason than to help with people's teeth.
Yeah,
Like,
it seems
that's-
weird.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's so
again, it made
weird.
sense in like fucking Victorian times if you have a load of people who don't have water, access to toothpaste.
Is that when it
But
was done?
toothpaste is a thing that we have now.
Is that when it was done?
I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even know when they started putting fluoride in the
Oh,
thing.
well, okay, yeah, that's a good.
It's a good thing to know.
I have a feeling it's probably going to be a lot.
It's
later
probably going to
than
be in
that.
like the fucking 80s or 70s or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I reckon so.
Yeah.
When did day? I just put day. We don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Start putting fluoride in water. The first community water fluoridization program began in 1945 in Grand Rapids, Michigan,
1945.
and we did it in the 1960s.
You see, why? Why?
Oh God. Birmingham was the first city in the UK to permanently fluoride its water in 1964.
Jesus Christ, of course it was.
God damn it.
Yeah, there you go. You've been drinking the fluoride for years.
I don't drink tap water. I don't trust that.
Nah.
That filtered out wee.
Filtered out wee.
Yeah, it's just wee.
Have you
So
seen
bad.
what the inside of pipes look like?
Not nice.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They have to change them sometimes when they get like all when you get like nasty shit coming through your
They had
pipe
to do
then.
it in my girlfriend's work. Like they started getting like a certain type of mold build up in the pipes, and it's like, well, that's it. All the piping's got to come out. It's like fucking what?
Probably the fluoride. Don't help it.
I think fluoride might actually kill bacteria to a certain extent as well. It might be another reason why they do it, so they don't have to replace pipes as much.
That would make more sense. But then at the same time, that doesn't sound like something we should be drinking. If that's the
No,
case.
because it's a fucking detergent.
Yeah, like something.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
don't worry, it's just cleaning out the pipes. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and we drink it. That's,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Great, fucking lovely.
That is a really weird one because it's just so weird.
Yeah,
Like, and obviously it was after Victorian times, as we just learned. So
yeah.
people definitely had I think in
Access to dental
1945,
care.
They had more issues than that. As
Yeah.
in 1945.
Yeah,
Slightly. Yeah, just
yeah.
rebuilding the whole world.
Yeah, literally, the guy's just capped himself. Bomb's gone off. It's all over. Oh shit, everything's burnt.
I know. Let's put
Look, the
fluoride-
fuck happened to Dresden?
What should we do now? Let's put fluoride in the water. That'll fix all our problems.
Well,
That's what we'll use our money and resources on.
yeah.
Plastic linings of many food containers containing chemicals that cause reproductive problems and Alzheimer's BPA.
Hmm.
I'm guessing some of these are more opinionated.
Hmm.
I don't know about, but I have heard about obviously the plastic lining. I don't know about the causing Alzheimer's,
Right.
but the other shit, the microplastics, I know is a thing.
Yeah.
Like I know microplastics come from containers and stuff being dumped in the water, like
Yeah.
your credit cards and all that.
Yeah.
Turning us fucking sterile.
Hmm.
I used to have a joke about that. Like it was one of my earliest jokes in my set
Yeah.
about all this time, like we thought the best thing to do for contraception was to put plastic on the end of a dick, but actually the best thing to do was to eat it.
Yeah. To get it in your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inject it in there.
Yeah. Oh god, that just reminds you of those people who do fucking home dick injections. Have you ever seen the fallout from that?
I would not want to look at
Oh God, literally, like I can't remember what.
it. It literally looks like something's falling out.
Not even that. Like literally, these guys. Oh, one guy had put cement into his dick to make it bigger.
Oh God.
Like pumped, injected cement into it to make it thicker and longer. And literally, there's an X-ray of like bones, like little bit of light flesh, concrete dick. Like it's just. What the fuck are you doing? There was another person who injected silicon in there. There's people who've injected fats like oils and olive oil and like all these things to make their to make their dick bigger. And it's like, guys, just get a woman with a smaller vajuju.
That'll be an easier way, yeah.
Yeah. This is what these guys don't realize. It's like, my dick's so small. Yeah, well, there's a woman out there with a tiny pussy. And she needs that tiny dick. She needs it so bad. All of the other ones have been bouncing up against the outside and not getting in. She needs that little rocket pumpkin.
There's got to be like some kind of surgery you get to like tighten things up down there for ladies.
Oh, there's that kind of thing, yeah.
Sew it up one extra little bit. And then...
Sew it up one extra little bit.
Yeah.
Get some Kegel exercises
Tweak it
down
out.
here. That's the most important thing.
That'll be good.
Yeah.
You can,
So
just-
squeeze. Yeah.
Depending on what you're feeling.
Yeah. And maybe as well, if you've got a tiny dick, maybe just lean into it. Get
How's that
into
gonna help?
a sub-dom relationship where it's all about, like, you got a tiny dick, don't you? Yeah, I
Oh.
do.
I thought you
Do
meant,
the Donald Trump.
I thought you meant physically lean into it, like try and get as much in as possible.
That too,
work as much as you can, like
that
get the
too.
balls in there too.
Yeah. And also, if you do have a tiny dick, lose as much weight as you can without being like creepy, because that's going to give you like an extra inch if you're a fat
That's
bloke.
good, yeah. If you got a tiny dick, starve yourself.
Now, if you got
That's
a,
gonna do it.
literally,
That's gonna solve your problems,
I used to
don't
be
worry.
such a chunky guy, right? And I was like, oh, my dick ain't that big. I lost quite a bit of weight and I've managed to keep most of it off, even if I am still quite chunky, right? But my dick looks so much better now than it used to. It's like, God damn, I got some decent dick. Like, it's not the world's best dick.
Maybe it's just you're willing to look at it now.
As I say in one of my sets, it's got a fucking hair lip. It looks a bit like fucking Joaquin Phoenix. But, that's my dick.
As long as you got more
It's a character
more
actor,
camera ability,
It's not a leading man. It's not a fucking Ryan Reynolds dick.
Well,
it's not-
Joaquin Phoenix tried to be a leading man.
Yeah, and it didn't work. He's a character
Didn't
actor.
work.
He's a character actor, man,
Well,
and
I
that's
think he was on
fine.
his own. As soon as there was a female president, it didn't work. So that kind of says something else about you, Willie, though, I guess.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Anyway, let's stop twisting that metaphor.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
You don't want to lean into that either.
No. Or maybe you do.
Millions of illegals.
Yeah.
Or it actually says here millions of illegal. I think that's a typo.
I think
by
it is.
myself.
Yeah.
Millions of illegals did in fact vote in 2016. It says here 80% for Hillary. Or I didn't quite understand what that meant, but
80% of the ones that voted
for Hillary were
for Hillary. For
Or
Hillary.
80%. Oh, I see 80%
Of the ones that were
that's
illegal
probably right,
voted for
rather than
Hillary.
80% of Hillary's votes for.
Does that mean that 20% of the illegal immigrants voted for fucking Donald Trump then?
Or just didn't vote, I guess.
No, because it has to be
Oh, I see. Yeah.
a voting percentage.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine being illegal in a country and being like, yeah, I think I should fucking leave.
Or maybe it was all the Russian bots coming to, purposely vote for Trump because they wanted Trump, didn't they? I think the Russians.
I don't know.
The Russian mind virus.
Oh yeah.
No, that's the Elon thing on it. The woke mind virus.
The woke mind virus. Have you ever heard of the woke mind virus?
And you got Trump derangement syndrome. You heard of that one?
No.
Oh, that's the thing that about everyone, that all the news people like throughout the election and that, that as soon as they heard anything to do with Trump, they like instantly jumped to try and like attack.
Yeah.
That was or like, anything like they twisted in a weird way. That was Trump derangement syndrome, apparently. Hearing like all the smart people talk about it, it's like, yeah.
Right. Okay.
I say the smart people, the smart YouTube.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Okay. Yeah.
Piers Morgan.
Yeah. He's so smart.
PBD, they're the smart ones.
Mhm.
They're a bit smart.
It's interesting to me because Piers Morgan has like a similar way of like dealing with people as Joe Rogan, but it has a different result. Because bear with me, right?
Okay.
What they both do is they just let people talk. You know,
I agree, yeah.
and they hoist them. He lets them hoist themselves on their own petard. Now Joe Rogan just lets them keep going, but Piers Morgan just goes, "Well, what about that thing you just said there?"
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
You know what I
That's what
mean?
you mean in that case.
You know
then,
what I
yeah.
mean? It's like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The best way to be an interviewer is to just
them talk.
let them talk.
Yeah.
Just keep letting them talk.
Something I try and remember when I'm doing like a podcast with like a different person. So
Mm.
try and let them talk more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Apart from like when it's the evil hippie, because I'm like, oh yeah, nobody really wants to hear you talk.
It's all about me.
No, it's not even that. It's just nobody wants to hear him talk.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Every time I hear him talk, I'm like, I think I want to, and then he says something, I'm like, oh no,
oh,
oh no.
that's sad.
Yeah. Only for him,
Yeah. Wow.
not for me.
No.
Well, it is sad for me because then I have to hear him,
Yeah.
which nobody wants me to suffer. I think that's the main thing
Least-
to take away.
Least of all you. Yeah.
That's the main thing we can all
Yeah.
take away from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that no one wants to see KD stuffer.
Just you know what I'm saying. That's the main thing in this situation all the time. He knows I'm joking. I'm just hoping he was one of the people listening, and I can just like, ha.
Say it to your face.
Mass media intentionally misleading the population. We don't need Alex Jones to be right about that. We
No, we know
already
that.
knew
We know that.
Everybody knows.
Everyone
that.
knows that. Everyone is aware. Everyone knows. We are being lied to en masse consistently.
I'm dubious about the last ones, but I'll read them out anyway.
Yeah.
China being the real threat to the US. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, cool. Yeah, we won't argue that one.
Pretty obvious.
I don't know what this one means. Podesta's involvement in spirit cooking.
What?
Something about John Podesta invited to bizarre occult ritual.
Oh.
Somebody went to some spirit cooking ritual.
What's a spirit cooking ritual?
Probably not as cool as it sounds.
Is that where you have to fucking bring a victim child?
Oh, what?
Oh, lad, I didn't bring a victim child. It's from South Park.
Oh, no.
When they've got Kenny's soul and it's stuck in Cartman and they get it out of
Oh.
Kenny and it goes in a pot roast. I guess the child's a pot roast now.
It sounds like the way Carmen would want to go anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going like that.
Yeah. Well, Cartman didn't go there. It was Kenny. Kenny's
Oh,
soul,
maybe
mate.
we'll go-
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, mate.
I don't think Kenny would taste as good.
No.
I'm not saying Carmen would taste good either, but there's a bit more meat at least for your money. That's you want a deal at least.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah.
up in the mountains.
Yeah. Not as delicious as Scott Tenorman's parents, though.
Well, yeah, they're like dry age, so
Mm-hmm.
and the last one here, which I want to stress again, I just chose to include this.
Okay.
How proven it is,
All right.
I don't know,
Okay.
and it might bring
Always a
the
good start.
might bring the rest of the list into question.
Okay.
maybe.
Okay.
Hence why I wasn't going to include it, and this wasn't even the craziest one.
All right.
I actually can't remember the craziest one, really, unfortunately. Animal-human hybrids called chimeras.
Chimeras.
That one, yeah, chimeras. Yeah, them.
Hard C.
I'll hard see.
Yeah.
Okay. You sure you can say that and never get offended?
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay on the chimera front. They're down with it. That's what they like to be called.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you go up to them and say, "Hey, my chimey," they're going to be like, "Motherfucker." But you say, "Hey, my chimera friend, how's it going?" They'll be like, "Yeah, cool."
I'm guessing Kai is their pronouns.
Yeah.
Kai K. Fair enough.
Yeah. So I mean, that is technically true. They have done
yeah,
genetic experiments on that.
Oh, so, okay. Well, so that's just. Oh, just the pig hybrids.
Pig
I remember him
hybrids,
saying
monkey
about.
hybrids.
Oh yes,
They've done
yeah,
quite a
all
few
that.
different hybrids, and they only take them to embryo stage, so they
Yeah.
say,
Well,
to
that's
do
what you get.
tests and sort of see if you can, create cures for diseases.
But yeah, so they would,
We're not trying to make the island of Dr. Moreau at all.
yeah, like we can make these crazy things.
Yeah.
All the science is endlessly curious, but we're gonna make
We're just
it.
gonna make it and then not let it live.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
abort it.
Yeah, because we don't want to know what it actually looks like when it's fully grown. No one would want to see what it looks like when it's fully grown. I
You know
mean,
what they'll actually
it's
say? Though?
ridiculous.
We'll
No
find
one.
them all like decades from now, on like an island somewhere,
Yeah.
like King Kong and stuff.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, "Well, we were going to do it, but then we suddenly decided abortion was wrong,
Yeah, so we just put them all here on this island
Yeah.
together.
and we thought, what the problem is?"
And
now we realize we recreated dinosaurs.
and then we cloned Marlon Brando and put him there as the leader.
Yeah. That was our biggest mistake. Cloning and the genetic manipulation. That was cool.
Yeah.
Bringing Marlon Brando.
Yeah.
back.
And then he just started banging all of them. And you just ended up with Marlon Brando hybrid creatures.
Yeah.
All of them just looking like Marlon Brando, but somehow like a pig or a turtle.
Yeah. And the DNA isn't even made like that. It shouldn't be feasibly
It
possible.
should not be possible.
Marlon
But he
Brando,
found a way.
he does it.
Maybe it's something to do with the cloning.
Yeah, I think it
It
is
was
something
probably
like that
something
because
like that. Yeah.
in the same way that Elon Musk is just like there's many versions of him.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for that new film that's come out?
What? There's many versions of him.
Yeah,
There's
Elon
like
Musk-
8 Elon Musks going around.
That's why the version that we saw that you was on about that tried to play Diablo
Yeah.
couldn't play for shit.
Oh, right, because he's a fresh clone. He's not got no experience
Which
playing
is the end,
Diablo.
not that clone.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, he's
more
not
of a-
he's not the gaming clone.
he's-
Gaming clone was sick.
But obviously, every Elon clone thinks that they can do it as well.
Of course, because he's Elon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it can't. Muscle memory, man. You just forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder for autistic people. Muscle memory takes.
Yeah, he's got all the thought memory because that's transferred, but he ain't got that muscle memory.
Definitely not got the sexual memory.
No.
I don't know what that would look like for him.
Elon Musk's sexual memory is the name of a perfect autobiography.
That would be his
Elon Musk,
autoerotic-
sexual memory.
That would be the name of his like autoerotica.
Yeah.
Imagine what his like sexual fantasy would be. I don't want to actually like
Fucking
it out.
on the moon, obviously.
Mars,
Fucking on the moon on top of Olympus Mons while it's being broadcast on televisions to people all crowded around the base of Olympus Mons, right? No one else is on the top of the mountain but him, but it's all being recorded and like projected on the side of the mountain.
Wait, no one else but him. So who is?
It's just him and whoever or whatever he's banging, because it's probably a Tesla robot, right? So he's banging
I'm
his.
thinking a Martian.
No, right. I think it's a threesome. Him, a Tesla robot, and a Martian, just getting it down, right, with the American flag in the background, right, and it's all being recorded on the top of Olympus Mons, just him, and it's been recorded on the sides, and everyone around the sides is watching it, and they're cheering him on, and he can hear it. And it's like, yeah, Elon, 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 Elon. He's like, oh.
I can just imagine them because I don't know if you saw Mickey Mouse coming to has come into public use. So after he finishes and that, you can just have like Mickey Mouse spurting out of him.
No, it's not even that. He just takes a Mickey Mouse towel and just wipes his dick off with it and throws it on the floor. Fuck you, woke Disney.
I agree with that. The smartest man in the world would definitely use a sex doll.
Oh,
100%.
that
100%
for
he would.
me, that would be the pinnacle of humanity. If that actually happened, we could be like, right, that's it, guys. We can die now. Bring on the fucking apocalypse. We have peaked as a species.
I must say, it would be entertaining. But I do feel like there's probably further we can go. I hope.
You hope?
Maybe.
No, I don't think it's possible.
It might not be. But I think just one thing we should maybe try and go a bit further.
Oh.
I don't know where we go.
Can you think of better? The American flag, dude. Waving.
Well, I think we need to have an American flag first.
There's an eagle with a space.
I definitely didn't understand that. There ain't no way anybody on the other side of this.
There's an
screen-
eagle with a spacesuit on. Just a bubble on its head. It's going, "Ah." Oh shit. Oh god, I found that too funny. Oh god. I broke myself. Call help.
You said you wet yourself. Then.
Oh,
That's the thing that ladies are supposed to
oh, I don't care if no one else found that funny. I found it fucking hilarious.
do. I don't even remember what the hell it was now.
Elon
fucking
Musk on top of
eagle with-
Olympus Mons getting down and dirty.
I don't know
With a
why-
space
why he
eagle.
wouldn't be on the moon, no, man. He'd be on Mars. Why would he ever go to the moon?
He's
like-
on Mars. That's
What do you
Olympus Mons.
Oh. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's the biggest mountain in the solar system. It's on Mars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could have it. Saturn.
No, it's on Mars.
Fuck that then.
Yeah.
Fucking property real estate lied to me.
Uh,
I'm gonna go and practice my natty salute. Salute my what did you call it again now?
Roman salute.
No, that's
No,
just
he
another
didn't call
word
it
for
a-
the natty salute. I swear
Yeah.
that's
It's a
another
slightly
word.
different salute, but it's basically the same thing, and everyone who like wants to use a Nazi salute uses it.
Ah, so it's the same.
It's the same thing almost. Yeah. Oh god, I found that too funny. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I was checking my freaking things.
Oh.
Get distracted by your craziness.
God damn.
Yeah,
If anyone can think of a better image than that, I challenge you to put it into the fucking comments.
I mean, I can think of many images better than that. I mean, we were talking about naked people earlier. That's just one right there.
Yeah, well, that's
Alex Jones is looking a lot better nowadays.
yeah.
Look at 2025 Alex Jones, and that's some sexiness right there.
You're down for that, are you?
I can pull it when I see it.
Yeah.
I don't have to be down to mouth.
No,
I
no.
don't have to want to mouth it, but I can appreciate.
You can
it.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Let's have a look for it again.
Oh god, damn.
Let me get my bits back up at the stage. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna do this again. Okay. I forgot what I was doing now. What was I doing again?
Thanks, Jones.
That was it. Yeah. See what he looks like now. Oh, oh yeah, that's not him in 2025. The lion. That looks like it might be more him now.
Yeah, I mean he's looking healthier.
I don't know if that one is him. He looks even healthier than that, to be honest. That's
there we
that's it more. Yeah, that's him now.
Yeah, he's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. It doesn't look like he's about to shoot what there. I feel like he's gonna say Michael Myers. He looks like that old. I remember him. You know that reference? Austin Powers, baby.
It's not. It's from the Halloween one, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Dr. Loomis, is that it?
I can't remember.
Dr. Loomis.
It's been so fucking long. I've not watched those movies since I was like a kid.
Oh, I used to like him.
Yeah. I was more into the Jason stuff.
Jason was good too.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Jason too. The first one was weird because it was a mom.
Jason X was fucking hysterical.
Dude,
I still stand behind that as being one of the funniest movies ever made. There's a bit where a guy dies, he gets thrown onto a drill, and his body's just like just rolling down it. Oh god, some perfect kills in that.
I have seen it.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it being just atrocious.
And they put him in a fucking holodeck, and he just keeps re-killing these same two chicks in fucking sleeping bags over and over and over again. It's so weird.
I remember being a fan of Freddy vs. Jason. That was fun.
Yeah,
Freddy vs. Jason.
that was a fun movie. That was a really fun movie.
There was supposed to be. There was supposed to be so many other like crossover
Yeah.
Halloween ones.
And they never did it. Yeah.
Jason X. There we go.
Look at that. He gets rebuilt by nano machines. It's fucking brilliant.
God.
Yeah.
I forgot he looked like that in it.
Yeah.
As well. Oh my God.
And everyone's basically wearing bondage for most of it. It's fucking ridiculous.
I really forgot that like there's a bit where he's talking to anyone.
Yeah.
He looks like he's friends with her there.
I can't remember what actually
helping her?
happens in it
No.
anymore. I just know it's terrible.
I mean, obviously the mask is amazing.
Yeah.
Totally. That must be how he gets there.
Yeah, because he's
Looks like-
frozen on Earth because they can't kill him, so they just leave him on Earth, and Earth's a desolate shithole. But for some reason, they go down to find him because he's got the secret to eternal life, and someone wants it. And so they take him back on the spaceship, and he breaks out, and Jason.
Let's have a look at him. I just expected him to be like somebody had mocked up some pictures of him. I don't know, busting down with Pennywise. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. He looks weirdly younger, and he definitely looks in a better quality now. He looks fucking good.
He's looking all right.
I wonder how long it will last.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it will.
Apparently he stopped drinking.
That's good.
That's what it was.
That probably helps.
Started training and stuff like,
Yeah.
and maybe stayed off the internet a bit. I know there was a whole thing, InfoWars being bought out, weren't it?
Yeah, but then it didn't get bought out because like someone said it was illegal somehow, even though I don't know why.
Yeah, even though it's like I'm still guessing like he's not technically bankrupt. I think he is bankrupt now, but how did he still have the show? I guess would be the general thing there. Normally, when you go bankrupt, you'd have to give up all the things, even like anything like that. Like,
Yeah, it becomes public ownership, and then they sell it on,
or any money you make from it goes to wherever.
Yeah,
like, how much
or to whatever debt you owe. Yeah.
And like at the very least, like it would get like redone in like the 60 years or something. That takes like a credit file to redo.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, how it would go. I think. Yeah. Well, then I might call it there anyway because I've been awake a long time. If you don't mind.
That's fair. That's absolutely fine. We've had quite a fun, energetic little podcast.
Yeah, I think we learned some bits about Alice. You seem to learn a bit more about like some of the stuff.
Yeah, I was not aware of the 9/11 stuff at all.
Like yeah, I always remember hearing him talk about all that stuff. Like I've seen it a few times. Like I'd completely forgotten. Like seeing it again then. But I know I'd seen stuff of it before. But yeah, it's just weird that even to the point to him, like just a general civilian journalist at that point, like was able to. God knows where he got all his info from all the time. Like I think even Bohemian Grove too. Like
he must have had some good sources at certain points.
Like because I mean, getting into the physicalness of getting into Bohemian Grove, that's like something I would have never wanted. Like hearing stuff, about 9/11, other people had heard stuff. I've seen that on other things, so it's not like he was the only one.
Yeah.
But
so there were rumors going around as we all, yeah.
And things afterwards that make kind of sense now, seeing about how other people sort of like maybe, clocked on a bit more. There's a lot of people that should have done, well, but Bohemian Grove is just he was the only one to did that. Like, or who'd been back there since, but I don't know how they moved the whole thing now.
It's like who told him about it as well? Was it one of the people who was in Bohemian Grove? Was it one of the like people who was like working in Bohemian Grove?
I had seen this before. Let's have a look. I can't remember. Yes, we know he snuck in. Restricted 2,700 acre ghetto crib. From Prince to Harry line. No, that's not gonna help it. Why do I actually go back? No, not that. Get off X. I keep seeing that spelled now with the word Twitter, but T at the beginning replaced with an X. No.
What was Twitter?
Yeah, basically. People still trying to hold on to it.
That sounds a bit German, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does actually. Oh, did you see Elon Musk appearing on the alt-right German party speech thing?
What?
I'll show you that. It shouldn't be that hard to find. I know what other video to find it on, if not anyway. I think it is. Yeah. It might not be the actual video. But we'll see. No, talk about him earlier. Tucker Carlson there.
You're going to go all out to convince people to vote for AfD.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank
And you certainly
so
have
much.
you have my full support. You have this. I think this. The Trump administration is also supportive. I'm very excited for the AfD, and I think you're really the best hope for Germany. I think some things that something I think that is just very important is that people take pride in Germany and being German. This is very important. It's okay to be proud to be German. This is a very important principle. The sins of their parents, or even let alone their parents, their great grandparents, maybe even.
It's okay to be proud.
And we should.
I'm glad Elon has told me that.
Mm.
It's okay for me to be proud to be German.
Yeah, I mean, you did need to be told.
I did need to be told that.
Yeah.
Hitler told me it wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Well, Hitler told me it was okay, which told me.
He told you it was really okay.
Yeah, yeah.
He told you it was so okay.
Orgasmically
okay. Yeah.
Now
Okay, I did not know that. That's interesting.
I want to hear some more about it.
You should be optimistic and excited about a future for Germany. Everyone, let's go! Yay! Be excited about the future, and if you want to make the future great, if you want the future to be great, you need to make it great and fight for the future to be great. That's how it becomes great.
He doesn't have the speech power that Trump has, does he?
No.
Suaveness.
No, he really doesn't.
He really wants to be like some kind of weird kind of.
Yeah. Like a political guru.
Something I think that is just very important is that people take pride in Germany and being German. This is very important. It's
the same thing over and over now. Oh God.
That's what he looks like when the eagle's there.
It's also what he looks like when he powers up at the end of the day.
Yeah.
When they all stand in a circle around the head mosque.
Yeah.
And he just kind of absorbs their little lights.
Yeah.
The original Musk is grotesquely overweight, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, he can't move.
Uh-huh.
And not because there's anything wrong with him. He did it on purpose. He wanted to see what it was like. That's why he made the clones originally. First, because he hurt his legs.
Yeah.
And then he had, what you could only call like a severe butt trauma event.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah.
I've had one of them.
Worse than that.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
Like
Gaddafi level.
You're probably nearer to that. Yeah,
nearer to Gaddafi level.
You had like a double hole. We're talking,
nothing but hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was it wasn't an asshole. It was just the ass hole.
Yeah. The whole of the ass.
The whole thing was
Yeah.
asshole. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. It was grotesque.
Yeah. And on that note, that's been Squishy Logic for this week. Do you have anything you wanna plug before we drop out?
Other than the image of a grotesquely overweight Elon Musk with naked eagle excited Musk standing around him. That would be my dream.
And everyone around the base of Olympus Mons, remember, they're shouting Elon, Elon, Elon,
I mean,
Elon, 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 Elon.
right. Elon would be the first to tell you that there's no atmosphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terraform it
He's
first.
got, yeah, he's got it
And
in a
if you
bubble.
can terraform Mars, you can terraform Earth.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway.
See a flaw in his plan.
Yeah. Till next time, people, keep it squishy.
And always be logical.
Yeah.
Au revoir to a play. Move that ass.